Hi, I'm Samanta Clayton. I'm here with Julie. This is a beginner warm-up. It's low impact, low intensity to get you ready for exercise. So let's go. Feet are apart. We're just going to warm up the shoulders, just one arm around at a time. Starting to get your breathing right, setting your intention for your workout ahead. Nice big arm circles. And let's switch sides, switch arms. The aim of a warm-up is just to get your blood flowing, get your heart rate up, and get your muscles ready for the workout ahead. 3 more times around. And then let's move into a shoulder press. So hands are by your shoulders. You're going to push up and down, up and down. So you're not pushing right up overhead, you're just pushing slightly out in front. Just warming up those shoulders. Our next exercise is going to warm up your triceps. So now, arms are into the side and just push the arms back. Stretching out the triceps. And as we go through, our movements get bigger, your blood starts flowing. Now let's warm up the sides of the body. So feet are apart, one hand's on the thigh. We're just going to reach over and reach back. We'll warm up one side first and then the other. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need to. And you can always use your hand to support your weight if you're not used to doing sideways movements. Let's just do one more to this side and switch sides. As you go through, you'll start to feel your breathing will increase and you'll start to feel the sides of your body stretching out. Now our next exercise is to stretch out the back and the calf. So bring your feet together. You want to stretch out the calf muscle and round out the back. Come back to standing. Rounding out at the back, eyes are looking at the floor. And then you're pulling that toe towards your shin to feel a stretch down your calf. Keep it going. Now let's go back to warming up the center of the body with a simple pivot. Feet are apart, arms are out front. We're just going to turn to one side, turn to the other. Turn to one side and the other. Always remembering to pivot on that back foot to protect those knees. Just give me 2 more times. Now hands are on the hips. We're just going to come up onto the toes. Back down onto the heels. Warming up the calf muscles, warming up the ankles. And then we're going to get your heart rate up. Simple side step. We're going to step from one side, then to the other. Feel like you're dancing, getting it going, just getting the heart rate up. Just simple movement, side to side. Now we can add in a knee pull. One side, then the other. Just pulling the knee up and down. Now let's work on that quad a little more and just step to the side, hamstrings and quads. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the top and work on your coordination by combining a few of those moves together. So let's go with our windmill, arms are out front. Both arms this time. Bigger, faster movement, second time through. This time we're going to do the shoulders and the triceps at the same time. So hands come in, we push up and back, up and back. Second time through, bigger movements here, stretching as high as you can, reaching out back. Let's warm up the sides of the body again, one side then the other. Over and back. Really reaching a little bit further each time. Let's go back to that calf stretch, opening up the back. Heel comes forward. This time, bigger movement. Really stretch out the chest. If you've been sitting down all day, this exercise is perfect to get the blood flowing through your legs, opening up the chest and back. Let's go back to that upper body pivot. Let's look a little more athletic this time. Little lower. One side, then the other. Let's go back up onto the toes. Hands on hips, up onto the toes. Here we go. And now let's go into our side step. A little bit faster this time. Getting a little lower, a little bit more athletic. Let's add in that knee drive. Moving into our last move now. We're going to go into our hamstring tap back. So here we go, tap back. Lifting that foot up behind, touching with the hand, warming up the sides of the body and the hamstrings. That's it, warm-up is over. You should now be ready for your workout, or you can repeat this warm-up a few times through and use it as your workout. This is a 5-minute cardio workout. It's low impact and perfect for beginners. I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going. Using the arms, get the knees up. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Jog it out. Our next move is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side. Nice athletic move, hip openers. Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. This will get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Keep it going. Now our next move is really simple. We're going to just 2 steps forward and shuffle it back. Here we go. 1, 2, shuffle it back. Now let's advance that a little, and we're going to just run forward, run back, run forward, run back. Getting the heart rate up. Our next exercise, simple jacks out to the side. Just right side first. Arms come out wide. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. Keep it going. You should start to feel your breathing, heart rate's getting up. Give me 3 more, and let's go back to the top with a march. All the way through again this time. You know the moves, a little more intensity this time. Let's take it into a jog, here we go. Getting those feet up, pumping your arms. The bigger your movements, the more calories you're burning. Get it going. Now let's start with that hip opener, hip open to the side and back. With movements that go laterally like this, it's really great to start simple and then make your movements bigger. Let's shuffle this time, shuffle, open. Keep it going. Again, with all of these movements, it's okay if you're not ready for the shuffle. Just stick with the beginner early exercise. Okay, let's go back to the front with our step, step, shuffle it back. How you feeling? Good? You ready to just shuffle it forward, shuffle it back, run forward, run back. Getting up on your toes, shuffle it back. Heart rate's up. Work those arms. One more time forward, and then let's go straight into those side jacks. Getting a little lower this time. Working the quads, working those inner outer thigh. You can feel it. Are you ready to switch sides? Here we go. Switch. This is your last 20 seconds. Work hard. Push, push. There you have it. A 5-minute cardio routine can really get your heart rate up. But if you need more, just repeat this workout 2 to 3 times to get your cardio fixed for the day. I'm Samanta Clayton. This is a beginner core workout. I'm here with my training partner, Dane. Let's get started. Get into tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're gonna do a simple crunch. Arm comes out front as your opposite leg goes back. You crunch into the middle and then extend back out. Your eyes are looking just down in front of you to keep a nice neutral spine. And if you need to modify, go ahead and keep that back leg tapped on the floor. Let's switch sides. Opposite leg back, opposite arm forward, and then crunch to the middle to activate your core muscles. Knee to elbow. Give me one more. Now let's take it down to the floor to do a modified Superman. So arms are by your sides of your chest, eyes are looking down. You extend one arm forward as you lift up the back leg, come back to the start, and lift. Down and lift. Again, it's important that your eyes are looking straight down to keep your neutral spine. And you're engaging those lower back muscles and activating the glute as you lift one leg up. Keep it going. Now let's flip over onto our back and just do a simple crunch. Really works the front of the abs. Feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent, laying back, hands are behind the ears. All you're gonna do, engage the core, lift the shoulders up off the floor. Eyes are looking up at the ceiling. Remembering to breathe. And again, your crunch is working these muscles right in the front, your rectus abdominals, what we call our 6-pack muscles. Keep it going. Give me 2 more. Now our next move, we're going to do a modified bicycle. Extend one leg out, keeping one on the floor. That's what makes this modified. Go across the body, elbow to knee, extend out. Cross the body, extend out. You should feel the muscles in the side of your abs working as well as those ones in the front. Give me one more on this side and then let's switch sides. Extend the leg out, crunch up. Take the elbow across the body. Eyes are following that elbow across. One more. Now come up into a seated position. This is where we're going to do a modified boat pose. So we're going to keep our hands planted on the floor, fingertips facing your glutes. Leaning back slightly, we're going to lift one leg up, keeping one leg flat, engaging the core. Place the foot down, lift the other foot up, pointing the toe. And now this time, engage your core fully, lifting both feet off the floor. Single, single, and double. This is modified because we are keeping our hands on the floor, so we're giving our tummy a little bit of help because this is a beginner workout. But as you advance in boat pose, Those hands will come up, the arms will be extended, and then you'll be in full boat. Feel your core working. Give me 2 more. One last one. Point the toes. Feet come down. Great job. So that's your 5-minute beginner core workout. Try to repeat it a few times through, but it really will engage your core. And whenever you work your core, make sure you do flip over and work those lower back muscles to stay balanced. Let's burn some fat. Hi, I'm Samanta Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Controlling your intensity during a workout may seem like an odd concept, but if you're always pushing yourself to maximum, you're burning carbohydrate as your fuel source. Your body predominantly burns stored fat as its fuel source during prolonged, steady-state exercise. Intense exercise is great as it promotes muscle building, and your body will burn calories later in the day during recovery. Join me as I do a 10-minute basic circuit, and let's burn some fat together. All you'll need is a jump rope and a step. Let's do 20 seconds on and 10 seconds rest, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. We're going to start out by simply jogging in place. Again, we're going to do 20 seconds on, a 10 seconds break. So staying nice and relaxed, just moving, getting your heart rate up slowly. Making sure you move your arms. There we go. Let's take 10 seconds rest. And what we're going to do next is, if you have a rope, you can put a rope down on the floor, or if you have tape, or you can just use an imaginary line, but we're just going to jump from side to side over the rope. Just side to side for 20 seconds. Keeping your feet together, you can use your arms. And relax. Just again, 10 seconds rest, and we'll move on to our next exercise, which is tricep dips, but we're gonna do those tricep dips on the floor. So feet are apart, you just wanna lift yourself up, and we're gonna do tricep dips for about 20 seconds. It's okay if your timing's slightly off, but you just wanna make sure that you push yourself. You wanna feel the muscles in the back of your arm working, the tricep muscle. And relax. Jump back up onto your feet. Breathe it out, just 10 seconds rest, and then we're gonna go on to power jacks. Now, power jacks, simple jumping jacks, but we're gonna do a little bit of a hold. So let's go with me. Hold and jump. Hold and jump. And just keep that movement going, making sure that you sit your body weight back in your heels. Really wanna make sure that you're working the glutes and that you're working your hamstrings. Just give me 2 more. During your 10 seconds rest, let's get back down on the floor, because we're gonna do toe touch abs. All you're gonna do is lie flat on the floor. Arms are out, and we're gonna touch the toes, being careful as you twist. Again, 20 seconds. Trying to keep your back nice and flat on the floor. Lifting the leg up, touching the toe. Let's try and do 3 more. Back to your feet. Last exercise of the circuit is called ice skaters. We're just going to be stepping one side, stepping the other. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Slight forward lean. And just touching back, kind of like you're skating on ice. Keep it going. 10 more seconds to go. Great job. That's 1 time through the circuit. Now I'd like you to try to do 3 times through, but remember, 1 time's always better than no times. So let's get ready and go through again, starting with our jogging in place. Remembering to breathe, you can move your arms. Always remembering to smile when we exercise. And rest over, take a little rest. So our next move, remember we're going to side jump over the rope. And we're going to do 20 seconds. That's all I want from you, 20 seconds. And here we go. Now you don't have to have a rope, remember, you can just jump over an imaginary line, but I feel like this rope keeps me honest and keeps my feet up off the ground. Nice job. Relax, catch your breath. It's a time you can take a sip of some water if you need to. Now this time I want to add in a step up with a knee drive. So you're going to be stepping up onto your step, drive up with the knee, step back down, and just alternate sides. You can always add weights in and use some weights to kind of add to the resistance. Always remember to step with your foot in the middle of the step. Good 20 seconds worth. Nice job. For our 10 seconds rest, let's take it down to the floor. Back to our tricep dips. Again, this time, let's advance it a little. Let's lift 1 foot up off the ground. Just lowering down a little, making your triceps work hard. Let's switch legs. Keeping your core nice and tight. You should start to feel it in the back of your arms. And relax. Let's get into position for our power jacks. Take a deep breath. 10 seconds to breathe. And here we go. Power jacks. Holding. Remember, keep your body weight back in your heels. Keep your chest up. Bring your arms together. Nice job, keep it going. Give me 4 more. Nice job. Let's take it back down to the floor for our toe touch ab move. Again, always making sure you position yourself on the floor. Back is flat against the mat. Legs are straight, we're just gonna touch the toes. Making your abs work, getting a great hamstring stretch at the same time. Keep it going, give me 2 more. And let's get back up on our feet. No rest for the wicked, our last exercise, going back to the ice skaters. Now this time, let's advance the ice skaters by not tapping down that back foot. Working on your balance and working on your coordination. So first time round, we tapped back. This time round, we're just gonna balance. Challenging yourself each time. Nice job. Take a 10-second break. Always staying on the move. You never wanna stand still during your break. Just keep moving, keep breathing, get your breath back. And we're gonna go back from the top. I hope you're still with me because this is our last time through this circuit. Here we go, jogging in place. I'm feeling good this last time, so I'm gonna pick my legs up a little. Again, I wanna keep that intensity not super high, so I'm more like a 7 out of 10 right now. Slightly out of breath, making my body work for me. A few more seconds. Great job, let's place that rope down. Enjoying my 10 seconds of getting my breath back. And then we're gonna go into our side jumps over the rope. This time I'm gonna advance again. This time I'm gonna lift 1 knee. Just 20 seconds, hopping over. Really challenging myself because I wanna keep that intensity. about a 7 out of 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, but not any higher. So just adjust for yourself, see how you feel. Shake it out. 10 seconds rest. Again, as you can see, I just keep on moving. Right, I'm gonna go back into those step ups. I'm gonna step up, drive the knee, step up and drive the knee. So circuits like this are great because you can monitor your intensity. If it starts feeling harder and then I'm getting too out of breath, just don't lift the knee so high. Keep it going. Okay, let's get back down to those triceps, our last set. Let's alternate feet this time, down and up. Great job, keep it going. Back up onto your feet. Take a little breath, power jacks, and hold. Keep it going. Nice job. Almost there, you can do it. Let's get down to the floor. Have a little breather, take your 10 seconds. And let's go back to toe touch abs. You're almost there. Don't compromise on your form. Think about your form the whole time. Nice job. My favorite move, again, challenging yourself, not tapping back. 20 seconds of ice skaters, and this circuit will be officially over. This is great. You're getting a brain workout and a body workout because we're working our coordination and our balance. Great job. Shake it out because you have officially survived our circuit. Now I hope you enjoyed the basic circuit. Have fun putting together your own circuit using your own favorite exercises. It's important, especially if you enjoy endurance-based sports, to become an efficient, fat-burning athlete. Building lean muscle mass, in my opinion, is the best way to burn fat long-term. I'm Samanta Clayton, and this is a beginner post-workout stretch. It's important after your workout to always stretch your muscles. This is my training partner, Julie, and let's start by stretching out the wrists and the calves at the same time. I love my combo exercises. So let's sit back, pull the toe forward, and then hold on to one hand and pull the wrist back. A lot of the exercises that we do, such as plank and push-up, really involve the wrists. And so I think it's really important that after every workout, you take time to stretch those muscles. Remember, pull the toe towards the shin so that you feel that stretch in the calf. And now let's push ourselves forward, coming up onto the toes. And now let's pull the wrist gently towards you. Staying up on the toes, really feeling that stretch in the calf muscles. You want to hold each stretch for 10 to 15 seconds each one. It's plenty. And then you want to just switch sides. What you do on one side, you must always do on the other to stay balanced. So start out pulling the toe back, hand in front, and again, just gently pulling back on the fingers and pulling the toe towards the shin. You should really start to feel that stretch in the back of your leg. I even feel it in my hamstring a little. And then gently rock forward, going back up onto the toes, stretching the wrist in the opposite direction this time. It's great to spend a few minutes after every workout doing a cool down. Helps to just get your mind ready for the rest of your day. Okay, so now bring your feet together. we're going to take one arm across the body to stretch out the shoulders and the back. Make sure that you hold above the elbow joint. We never want to push on our joints. So kind of holding onto your biceps, stretching one arm across the body. And you should really feel that stretch down the back of your shoulder. A lot of people have a tendency to shrug their shoulders up, but don't. Pull the shoulders down, extending the neck, feel that stretch. What you do on one side, you always do on the other. Open up and then cross over to the other side. Always feels good to stretch after a workout. Now another muscle that's used a lot with all our plank and push-ups is the triceps. So let's go ahead, take one arm over the back, holding just above the elbow. You want to try and extend the hand down the back. So you're using this top hand to gently push down. What you want to be aware of for this exercise is that you're keeping your chest lifted and that your hand is not pushing your neck forward. You want to be looking up in front. Then open up wide and then repeat on the other side. For some people, they're not very flexible in their shoulders, and that's okay. Just work with it one day at a time, a few seconds at a time. This is a great stretch to do while you're sat at your desk too. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to the floor and stretch out the lower body. So go ahead, sit down first and then slowly roll out back. You want to have one leg straight, bend one knee, holding just below the knee. You want to go ahead and pull your knee into your chest and just hold right there. This is great for stretching out the hips. You should feel this stretch through the hips. You'll feel it through the hamstring. And also, if you pull in tight, you can feel a stretch in your upper back too. Go ahead, slowly release, put one foot down and then lift up the other. Go ahead and hug it as tight to your chest as you can. Keeping the toe flexed. Enjoy that stretch. Feel it in the inner thigh. And then you want to go ahead and roll over onto your side, because now we're going to stretch out the quad muscle. So roll onto your side, get comfortable. Go ahead, hold onto your foot, and you just want to gently, holding your foot, just pull back, and you should feel this stretch right down the front of your quad. Feel the front of your legs stretching out, especially if you've been doing squats. And then we're just going to go ahead, we're going to turn over onto our other side and go ahead and do that quad stretch on the other side. Really feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. You want to deepen the stretch, go ahead and push your foot into your hand, and that will deepen the stretch. It's really important after every workout that you spend some time working on your flexibility with a cool down stretch.